Hello, Coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on some interesting stories. We start with discussing about Xavi's dream Barcelona squad for the 2022-23 season. That is if he finally gets all his transfer targets this summer. We are going to be looking at that as we progress. Then secondly, we are going to be talking about Francisco Trincao, as we are going to be discussing all details from Trincao's move from Barcelona to Sporting CP. Before we discuss those stories, I want to encourage you guys to please join the very best and most trustworthy betting site on the planet, 1xBet, where you are offered up to 200% bonus when you make your initial deposit. Stand a chance to be one of those lucky winners in an everyday outstanding jackpots that are waiting to be won. All you need to do is just complete a small daily task, for example, a small bet on a specified soccer match, and you will definitely have a chance at winning huge cash prizes. Down below on the description box, you can find the link there, and please register so that you don't miss this opportunity. After a slow start to the summer, Barcelona's transfer plans are finally starting to pick up steam. The Catalans have already gotten two signings on board in Andres Christensen and Francisco, and more are on the way, hopefully. Barca have finally struck an agreement with Leeds United for signing Raphinha, according to latest reports. On top of that, negotiations have been advanced with Chelsea over potential deals for Cesar Azpilicueta and Marcos Alonso, whose arrivals should strengthen the full-back department. Robert Lewandowski remains a priority target for Barcelona, and they are ready to give in and meet Bayern's demand of 50 million euros to close that deal. Lewandowski can be a game-changing addition for Barcelona if he do arrive. Apart from these players, manager Xavi Hernandez continues to push for capture of Jules Koundé from Sevilla, although progress has been minimal on that front. Another star who Barcelona are looking is Bernardo Silva of Man City, although transfer will be depending on the future of Frenkie de Jong. A few exits have already been sealed this summer, with Barca offloading Philippe Coutinho, Remy Knight, and Clement Lenglet on loan. Francisco Trincao is on the verge of joining Sporting CP, while Samuel Umtiti, Ricky Puig, Miralem Pjanic, and Martin Braithwaite are expected to leave. With that in mind, Sport provides a picture of the dream Barcelona squad that manager Xavi has in his plans for the upcoming season. Firstly, talking about goalkeepers and the defense department, Marc-Andre ter Stegen will continue to be the undisputed number one for Barcelona, but a change is expected in the understudy role. Barca are planning to offload Neto Moreira this summer, with academy graduate Inaki Pena expected to step up the role of the number two. As for defense, Ronald Araujo will be expected to step up as the leader after enjoying a fine season last time out. He will likely be partnered with Jules Koundé, provided he is signed from Sevilla. Andres Christensen, Eric Garcia, and Gerard Piqué, whose role is likely to be reduced, will provide cover. Cesar Azpilicueta and Jordi Alba are Xavi's choices for the full-back slots, with Sergio Dest and Marcos Alonso acting as their backups. Sergio Roberto is also an option for the full-back slot after his contract was extended at the request of Xavi. Then let's go now to the midfield department. Captain Sergio Busquets will once again have a key role to play in Xavi's setup. As far as backup for the veteran star goes on, the manager is planning to trust Nico Gonzalez in the role, despite claims that the 20-year-old could leave in search of regular game time. Frenkie de Jong could end up staying at the Camp Nou as he is unwilling to join Manchester United. If he stays, the Dutchman will be a pivotal part of the side. In case he leaves, Barca plan to replace him with Bernardo Silva. Pedri Gonzalez, having taken over the number 8 jersey, will be aiming to continue from where he left off last season. Pablo Gavi will again be a key player despite his young age, although Barcelona need to sort out his future or his contract at the earliest. New boy Francisco will add a different flavor to the midfield unit. Then let's now talk about the attacking department. Robert Lewandowski remains the main priority for Barcelona, and the club are ready to do everything possible to sign him. If he arrives, the Polish ace will be undisputed number 9, with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang as cover. Ousmane Dembele is on the verge of resigning with Barca, while Raphinha is also set to arrive imminently. Xavi believes that the duo can coexist in his lineup. Ferran Torres and Ansu Fati will be further options in the attacking unit for Barcelona. The impending arrivals of Ousmane Dembele and Raphinha, however, could spell the end of the line for Memphis Depay. How amazing it would look like if Barca get all these transfer targets. I mean, just imagine that we get all our transfer targets. We'll be on fire, right? Because all these targets, let's not forget, Xavi is a pioneer. Like, he's one in charge. The project have been his own from the very beginning, telling Barcelona or recommending the players that Barca should sign. And just imagine us getting all the players that we've been talking about. It's going to be interesting to see how the team performs next season. So even though at this point no one can conclude if Barca will actually get the players that they have been linked with, all of them, I mean all of them, is difficult, right? We need money, first of all, because most of them we will have to spend. We have to spend lash on Jules Koundé. We need to spend lash on Raphinha. We need to spend lash on our top target, Robert Lewandowski. So it's going to be a long season, a long transfer season for Barcelona. Hopefully, we get all our transfer targets. And definitely this will be how Xavi will position his team in the days ahead or in the months ahead. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. Having completed the sales of Philippe Coutinho and Reminac and sent Clement Lenglet out on loan, Barcelona are on the verge of selling another exit from the club this summer. Indeed, out-of-favor winger Francisco Trincao is on the cusp of completing a move back to Portugal, where he will be joining Sporting CP. The 22-year-old joined the Blaugrana from SC Braga in 2020, but had a difficult debut season under Ronald Koeman, having been loaned out to Premier League side Wolves last campaign. The winger failed to make the most out of his time in England. With Barca planning to add Raphinha and re-sign Ousmane Dembele, Trincao was never going to find a place in Xavi's squad at the Camp Nou. An exit is the best outcome for both parties involved, as the 22-year-old can revive his career in Portugal, while Barcelona cash in on a player who does not feature in managers' plans. It was initially believed that Francisco Trincao could be joining Sporting on an initial loan deal with an option of purchase. However, that is not the case, as the 22-year-old will be leaving Barcelona on a permanent transfer. As per the terms of the agreement, Sporting CP will pay Barca a transfer fee of 10 million euros for Trincao, with Barca retaining 50% of future sales for the 22-year-old. It has been further claimed that Barcelona will receive 3 million euros upfront, with the remaining 7 million euros to be paid at the end of the season. Trincao will be signing a 5-year contract with Sporting and is already in Portugal to finalize the transfer. An official announcement confirming the transfer could be made imminently. Barcelona have also managed to insert progressive buyback clauses into the deal with Sporting. As per the terms, Barcelona can resign Trincao for 15 million euros at the end of his first season with Ruben Amorim's side in 2023. If Barcelona wish to sign him back after his second season with Sporting, that is, in 2024, they would have to pay 17.5 million euros subsequently. If the La Liga Giants plan to take him back in 2025, they would have to shell out 20 million euros. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.